up here on the quilting bed. So much more fun every single day. I get to come out here and enjoy the quilt of another wonderful client. Diana brought this over. What's so great about this quilt is she's made it for herself. I love all the quilts that people are making for friends and family, and that brings me so much joy that you would share your gorgeous talent with them and your beautiful quilts and creations. But it also touches my heart when someone can make a quilt just for themselves. That just brings me so much happiness. Diane's brought me several, and it's fun to see one for her. This one is not small, my friends. This one is 90 inches going this way, but 103 inches here. So when I have a quilt that's 103 inches, you know the backing has to be a bigger than a 108. So she actually brought me a piece of fabric that's 120 inches right here. Yay. It's actually a really lightweight white, almost like a lawn, I would say. Kind of like a very thin lawn, very, very sweet and almost fragile, but I'm just going to say lightweight, thin, nice. A very sweet little backing. Gorgeous there. You can just see it's just standing out straight with the straight white. Just love it. If you haven't taken a minute yet to like and subscribe, please do so. These quilts are so, so lovely, and it really is nice to be able to get them out to more people. So that's the one way we can do it, is to like and to subscribe and send on to them. So this is kind of like a rail fence, and she's kind of alternated with each one around. When she first brought it, there were some areas that hadn't been stitched just right. Just somehow her seams had gotten off just a little tiny bit in 4, 5, 6 different areas. And luckily, when she was bringing the quilt, her and I both noticed it. And I said, that's okay. Let me just pin all the areas so I'm aware of where they are. I went through, I took it to my domestic machine, and I fixed all of those. So that's something that if you bring your quilt and you're able to go home and get it fixed up, that's great. But it's over here in the quilting studio, and it's already here, and it's not going to be too much of a hassle. That's a service that I do offer, is me go ahead and finish that up for you, and that way I can get up here on the quilting bed. The batting that she has chosen is a thin batting. We're here in Yuma, Arizona, and the quilt again is 90 by 103, so she's chosen a thin batting. I do have 5 or 6 different styles of batting, and this one is going to be a great option. Being this kind of a natural color is perfectly great, because the backing fabrics on here are that same natural wheat sort of a color, so that's all great to be able to enjoy. Every time that she's brought me a quilt, every time, Diana, she says, I like them just looking straight forward. And pretty much every time I've done my basic meander. I only have a few people to choose that, but she's one of them. I showed her quite a few options. Nope, she wanted to go straight back to that meander, and I'm all about it. If that's what you want, absolutely. And she just wanted to do it in the almond cream color thread. Same. I've done several quilts for her, and that's what she likes. Kind of gives that great grandma effect. And she just wants something that's going to hold it together, and she doesn't want to have to think outside the box too much, and that's fabulous. That's why we have so many options here at the quilting studio, so we can meet the needs of everybody. And this is meeting her need, and I am super happy about it. What do you have going at your sewing area? Go ahead and put something down in the comments. Let's start a conversation. Follow on Facebook and Instagram. You'll see pictures of Diane's quilt over there, plus lots of other items that I post with ideas and thoughts. And we'll be happy to be able to have a quilt of yours over here at the quilting studio. I take quilts all by mail all the time. We'll be so happy to help you out as well. Make it a great day.